Hey everybody, James here, and on today's Music Biz News, we're going to be discussing Spotify, Universal, and everything we know about the death of iTunes. First up this week is Spotify. The streaming giant has already conquered the global marketplace, and it is determined to keep its lead on the competition. Spotify is testing a lot right now, including its long-rumored car device, which is internally known as the car thing. Now what the car thing does is that it aims to eliminate distractions for drivers by turning every vehicle into a smart speaker. No longer will you need to worry about fussing with the radio or looking at your phone to change songs. Instead, consumers will simply say, "Hey Spotify, let me hear the Rolling Stones," and Paint It Black will begin moments later. There's no release date for the car thing, but testing is currently underway around the world, and we hope to have more information soon. One recent development you can get your hands on is Spotify's Stations app, which is the company's answer to Pandora. Stations provides users with direct access to radio stations based on their personal listening history. It also provides the opportunity to review those playlists using the popular thumbs up and thumbs down review system. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't want to hear it ever again, thumbs down. Pretty straightforward. Stations also allows users to create new playlists based on artists that they search for. You can download the app right now on the Apple and Android stores as long as you live in the US or Australia. Worldwide release should be coming soon, but no specific date has been given. Next up this week, the robots are taking over. Universal Music Group announced a partnership with Super Hi-Fi, a company that enables digital music services to use artificial intelligence in order to provide what they describe as an enhanced listening experience. That includes human-level song transitions, precise crossfades, sonic leveling, gapless playback, audio branding, and audio ad stitching, as well as voice-based solutions such as artist and track information and news headlines. Because let's face it, our listening experiences are increasingly hands-off. If you own a smart speaker, you don't even have to look at what you choose to listen to, and almost no one is keeping a record collection anymore. This may all be good news for consumers, but it's weakening our connection to creators, and Universal is desperately trying to find solutions that will deepen our connection to the musicians that we love. Super Hi-Fi seems to present an answer, but it's unclear how the company will use their technology just yet. Our final story this week deals with iTunes. On Monday, June 3rd, Apple announced that it will soon split iTunes into 3 distinct apps: Apple Music, TV, and Podcasts. Now this announcement led to a lot of confusion and concern amongst consumers, but the company has been quick to try to calm fears by taking a number of interviews, including a spectacular piece written by Billboard. In that interview, Apple revealed that it has no plans to shut down the iTunes store. In fact, it was never even discussed. Nor does Apple have any plans to remove features that consumers already love. They're just moving to new places. If you have a music or video library, those are safe as well. Whether you bought music through the iTunes store or you imported a library of your personal collection, those will still exist when Apple makes the switch later this year. All music will go to Apple Music whether or not you have an Apple Music subscription, and all video will go to Apple TV whether or not you join the company's upcoming streaming service. When you connect your device to Apple products in the future, it will now show that connection through the Finder app instead of iTunes as it currently does. If you are a fan of Apple Match or burning albums through Apple, if people still do that, those products are also safe as well. If you're a Windows user, there's nothing to worry about. iTunes is going to remain exactly the same as it is right now for you for the foreseeable future, and that goes for people who have older Mac products as well. This change only applies to people who update to Mac OS Cantina, which again will be released in the near future. Now, I expect that Apple will be revealing a lot more details about their 3 standalone services soon, but right now the company is keeping tight-lipped while it tries to calm initial fears. Keep checking back to Music Biz News in the coming weeks, as I'm sure we'll have more information to give you. Now that's all the time that we have this week, but real quick, I do want to ask that you please click the subscribe button below so that you can be made aware of all of our upcoming videos. We release 3 clips a week, including our educational series, Music Biz 101, every Monday, and our podcast, Inside Music, every Wednesday. If you want to read about life in the music industry and how you can find success in it, please visit our blog, holicsdaily.com. The address should be right here at the bottom of the screen, and if you need help promoting an upcoming release, please visit our sponsor, Holics. That address is right here at the bottom of the screen. If you have any questions or comments, you can always leave them below and I'll be sure to read them, or you can hit me up directly on Twitter to complain. My handle is @JamesD.Shotwell. Now again, that's all the time that we have, but we will be back on Monday with a brand new video for you to enjoy. Until then, take care of yourself. You deserve it.